Good morning, afternoon or evening. Today I've got a 2v2 match which was played a few days ago with me and Donny against Philip underscore BCT and Andreas .red. It's a very awkward map with only one iron node for one iron and one copper in the back line where I spawn, and no iron for my teammate Donny here. His YouTube channel link will be in the description for anyone who doesn't know. And the line of symmetry is through the middle here, you can see. Speed it up a little bit. There's not a lot of building space, not a lot of resources either, but lots of fish. Of course guarded by 3 alligators, because it wouldn't be any other way. You can see our opponents are building house walls. I'm pinging the symmetry in the spawns after we figure it out by scouting. Using cows nice and early. Only 4 workers, I probably could have sent maybe 6, but I'm using some meat there from deers. And our scouts are returning. Oh sorry, their scouts are going in now. And Donny is building up his base here. You can see he's building a house wall and fight pits, and I'm trying to build fight pits as well, but unfortunately my economy suffers a little bit as I try to age up. Asia, because it's such a small map that both agreed to go Asia this one. But you can see Donny just start trying to push with the bulwarks just to secure some vision, while they have armies of slingers. So if we look at Donny's economy, it's quite good, actually very good, with 2 fight pits and a little bit of bulwarks. You can see he's dodging the slingers' attacks, and he hasn't lost a single worker yet. Manages to pull them all back successfully. And as the slingers are unable to do damage to bulwarks, the warriors have to be brought in to do the damage. Unfortunately there he loses a couple of workers, and these completely unupgraded warriors are now left to fight the bulwarks. I've set up my fight pits here, and I start building slingers, and I set up a few towers. Of course my workers, after building the tower, go into combat, because they're very smart, these workers. Get blocked by the slingers and I lose most of my workers there, unfortunately. At this time I've aged up, bit of a weak economy. Donny's also aged up, I think so, yeah, he's also aged up. And we managed to defeat this army in the middle. This is 8 minutes in now. Our opponent is still in the Stone Age, except from Red, who is, the other player, and he's going up to Asia. And, oh hold on, he seems to be aging up. Oh no, he doesn't age up, okay. So you can see there's Donny's economy, and there's mine. I've already started on the iron so I can age up and supply us with iron for upgrades. And I'm also dodging with this, with 1 slinger at a time, dodging the enemy's shots and building more towers. You can see I'm pop capped. I should probably build more houses, but I just upgrade them instead. And now I've got plenty of population. We managed to defeat this army in the middle, while Donny gets his economy back up, dealing with the infinite alligators and so on. I have the same issue here. You can see I'm going to get a lot of fishing boats, but I don't notice these alligators, which will come and kill my fishing boats soon. See, Red's now aged up, and he's getting observing towers into guardian towers, while I build up my quite large army of 33 slingers so far, with Donny's warriors, which are unupgraded, but they still do take up a lot of health. Unfortunately my workers that I sent to front line get attacked by a ball. And you can see a pretty big attack now. We go for his houses first. You can see he's got no economy, and he's going to slowly start losing his buildings, his houses, so that he is pop capped. But these towers, we don't want to fight under these towers, so we keep falling back. I do a bit of miss micro here. The workers, the slingers go fighting inside the tower's range, which is really bad, because the towers just slowly kill them off. And, yeah. As a general rule, you don't want to be fighting enemy units near towers, because they just get so much more damage off. But right now Donny also has his slingers with my slingers, and I'm starting to build shooting ranges to get archers, because archers have quite good building damage. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good and they're super cheap. And you can see he ages up just in time to not get killed there, because my units are at his altar. Just killing off all his workers and warriors he's producing, and Donny's trying to get rid of these towers. Probably shouldn't, maybe just go around and fight, but we're now killing his temple with slingers. Not the fastest way. He gets some help from his friend. So, back here, he should probably have just built a wall and tried to wall off. Unfortunately, he might have to abandon his friend there, but because we've got archer-focused armies, it will take us quite a long time to break through that. Donny does try to get a snipe off on him, but he does see with his workers, so he deals with that. And this whole time, we're still quite slowly killing off his town hall. And that's the first player down. And the second player is half dead because of those 4 warriors, which you didn't notice at the start. But you can see if you had just built a small wall here in front of this wood line even, these slingers wouldn't be able to get in, and he has the economy to do so, I believe. Hold on. Yeah, he's got plenty of wood, so he would have been able to do that. So yeah, in the future, always try wall these choke points off if you're on the defensive. We probably could have as well, but our economies couldn't sustain that. Yeah, he'd have to build it from here, because it's all shallow water. But you can see our slingers now move in, just killing workers. Trying to kill his economy so that once we do try to take out his temple, he can't repair it. But you can see we're now slowly wiping out his base. Probably just go straight for the temple, but we want to stop him getting units. We didn't realise he didn't have food, so it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, he's got 0 workers and 0 army. Speed it up a bit. I think I went AFK for a second here, unfortunately. Yeah, there we go. Now we're just focusing his temple with the slingers, which are surprisingly doing really good damage. They do only 4 building damage, but this only has 2% 2 armor 30% of the time, so that's pretty good. And that's the end of the match. Quite a close quarters rush map with not many resources, so a long game wouldn't have been possible. There is some spare resources on the islands, but not a huge amount. The wood line here is nice, but even just in terms of building space, not a lot of space. But that's the end of the video, so thank you everyone for watching, enjoy the rest of your day, and goodbye.